keep up with the Joneses. I am the Joneses.
What's up, guys? It's Rye. So our girl NeNe is selling her house, her $4 million house in Atlanta. Well, she lives in Georgia, but she lives like outside of Atlanta, like Duluth or something like that. I know a lot of the housewives, they don't always, I think the only one who lives in Atlanta is Candy, but I think like they all live in like little connecting towns and cities like outside of Atlanta. But it says she only lives like 20 miles outside of Atlanta, but she's selling her $4 million home. It was like over 9,000 square feet. I'm on B. Scott's website right now and reading it, but she bought the house for $2 million. But they did some renovations, little fixer-upper, and now she's selling it for $4 million. It's over 9,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms. Let's take a look at some of these pictures. Hold on. So the backyard looks really nice. Like, as you guys can see, the backyard is really nice. She has like little fountains, and that looks like a hot tub next to it, a hot tub, in-ground pool. I love like the open windows all in the backyard. Like there's just like, it's nice and bright. A lot of light comes in. I like that. We did see one of the episodes where she had like a all white party or something like that. I think Lisa Wu, Kim, she had like all the ladies there like at her house, and that's when Kenya and Kim were fighting and going at it, that one episode. The front yard looks nice. In this article, she was also saying too, like, you know, Greg wanted her to move on, and you know, like that's just not a house for one person. Well, of course she lives with her son, the youngest one, but she's like, that's not a house for like just one, for a single lady. She said Greg told her, you know, just move on, you know, I'll always be with you, but just move on. But she was saying that Greg did a lot of things around the house that she didn't do, as far as like the landscaping and just hiring the different help and everything that they had around the house. She said NeNe said she didn't even know who the landscaper people were. Like, she was like, that's a lot of stuff that Greg handled. She was like, so, you know, Greg actually was a big help, and, you know, helped me out a lot around the house. Of course, NeNe was a breadwinner, but I remember when she first came on the show, Greg was the breadwinner, and she talked about that, how Greg took care of her sons. So, I mean, it's only right now that NeNe is the reality star, the big star, that, you know, roles are reversed. But the living room is nice too. It's a lot of white, a lot of gray. I watched Tisa Tell's video, and she was like, gray is kind of getting played out. It is a little bit. I think it's overdone, like the whole crystal. I think women like that a lot too. I feel like women like, they love like the crystals and the grays and the sparkles and the bedazzled things. I'm not even gonna lie, like I wish I could like show the other part of the living room, but when we did our living room at our old apartment, we were like into like the grays. Like my couch is across from me, it's gray. We had like the little gray silver bedazzled out like candle holders and stuff. So it is very like, I can see like how you can get like drawn into like the gray. Her bedroom is really nice. Again, it's like a lot of gray, and like the mirrored nightstands and like the silvers and the grays and stuff. It still looks nice though. Look at the windows in her bedroom too, like long gray curtains. Like the grays and the silvers and the whites, like that's kind of like, that was like a thing. I feel like it still kind of is, but in moderation. It can look very like overdone if you like kind of do too much. She has a nice big chandelier in her bedroom. It looks nice. The closet, this must have been the closet she didn't want them going into when they had that that hair party. What did they do when they all stripped their natural hair down and NeNe was about to beat all their asses for going into her closet? She has a big closet. It looks nice. She has like a big shelf over here with all her shoes, her clothes. I want to see what Greg's side look like. They probably have more than one, because NeNe has a lot of clothes. I'm pretty sure NeNe has a lot of clothes, just being, you know, the one more in the limelight, more in the spotlight and everything like that. I'm pretty sure NeNe has like, and their house is on a gated community and a golf course. We did see like an episode or two when like I think NeNe's last season, her and Greg went for a walk like around her neighborhood, and it was like a big golf course. Like they live in a nice neighborhood. I think Portia doesn't live too far from NeNe either. There was like a season or episode where they're like, NeNe lives right down the street, and NeNe didn't even know that Portia was living down the street. But to be honest, do you guys think that NeNe's selling her house because she's not doing the Housewives anymore? I feel like it's a little bit of everything. Like, yes, she's no longer married to Greg. Greg has passed on. You know, she's living in this big $4 million mansion by herself. But at the same time, I'm wondering if, there's even a home theater in here too, guys. So they had like a home theater. That's nice too. I wonder when you watch, no, never mind. I was going to say, what's the point of a home, like, go get out, but you can just watch movies. I'm pretty sure people watch movies that they like, or, you know, I'm like, why would you have a home theater? I don't know if I would necessarily want a home theater in my house, but But anyways, like I was saying, I wonder if NeNe is selling the house because she's no longer doing the Housewives anymore. Like maybe she's selling the house because her and Greg are no longer together, number one. But also, two, I think, do you think NeNe's selling her house because she's no longer doing the Housewives anymore? Like she's not getting those. I think NeNe was getting paid like $2 million, $3 million a season, like her last few seasons. So I feel like maybe she's like, let me sell because I don't really know where, of course NeNe still has gigs. She's still on our TV and everything. But to have like a set paycheck almost every year in the millions to now, the last 2 years, you're not making that. I think NeNe might be kind of selling too because she's kind of like, she's no longer on the Housewives anymore. She's not making those big checks. And that was NeNe's like bread and butter. Like, I don't care what you say. Yes, they had other gigs and stuff like that, but none of them are like Candy where, they had a little bit of money before they came onto the show. Like, this is NeNe's bread and butter Housewives. And I feel like she bought this house with her Housewives check and everything else. And do you think maybe she's moving out because, she's not on the Housewives anymore? Like, what do you guys think? But it's a beautiful home. The kitchen is nice. I think I read too that it said they had 2 kitchens in there. So there was like an extra like guest kitchen where they could entertain, a second chef kitchen. Because NeNe doesn't cook. I think NeNe also says she doesn't cook. You guys know when you watch the show, NeNe always got some type of spread or a tray or some tacos and chips and dip. NeNe does not cook. So I wonder if NeNe is selling the house because of the Housewives. Like, I'm not even trying to be rude or disrespectful, but like, I wonder if NeNe is selling the house because, she can't afford to live there anymore. It says she also had a fireplace in the bedroom, chandeliers. It's a really nice house. We did get to see it the last couple seasons before NeNe left. It's a beautiful house. It said that she updated with like Mediterranean and West Coast vibes. Because I feel like even though NeNe is in Atlanta, I feel like she loves California a little bit too. Like after she did the whole Dancing with the Stars thing, but I feel like Atlanta is where the heart is and it's more affordable. You get a lot for your money down south. Even in Texas, you get a lot for your money down there. The house is nice. So she has 7 bathrooms. There's a home theater in there, in-ground pool, 2 kitchens. It's nice. There's a big closet in here. She made sure this closet was clean because she was ready to whoop some ass when the girls were trying to run her closet last time. Like, you're going to catch me slipping. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. Do you think NeNe is selling her house because she genuinely just wants to get out of there and doesn't want to be reminded of, her home with Greg and the memories? Or do you think she's leaving because she can't really afford it anymore because, she's not doing the Housewives, she's not getting those $1 million checks, those steady $1 million checks every year, because it's like you'll get the Housewives checks, but then also you have other gigs and shows and appearances that you do outside of that. So I feel like now NeNe is trying to figure out, what she's going to do as far as her career, how she's going to keep money coming in. I feel like she's probably like, okay, first step is getting rid of this house. I can downsize to something a little bit smaller. I'm not bringing in the same amount of money as I used to, which is understandable. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no shade towards that. But I also think that she's probably selling because she's not on the Housewives anymore. That is a big check that they get almost every season. And NeNe was one of the tenured Housewives, so she was bringing in the big bucks. So she was not shy about letting us know that she was one of the highest paid Housewives. And I started this. I'm the queen, and I got the big checks, and I make the money and everything. So let me know what you guys think. If you saw any of the pictures, well, now you saw the pictures if you watched the video. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think NeNe's selling the house because she genuinely wants to? Her memories with Greg and everything, she wants to just kind of move on? Or do you think she probably just can't really afford it anymore now that she's not on the Housewives? Like, what do you guys think? I think it's a little bit of both, but it's nothing wrong with that. Comment, guys, down below. Let me know what you think. I want to hear from you guys. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.